What's up, everybody? I'm Tyrik Wynn, and this is Tyrik On The Move. This episode of Tyrik On The Move was sponsored by Minuteman Press McDonough. When it comes to business communication services, Minuteman Press McDonough can do it all. With a complete range of products and services at your disposal, they can help you get your message out to your customers, employees, and vendors. Using the latest printing technology and document management technology, they handle your projects from start to finish. Their energetic and experienced staff is dedicated to delivering what you need when you need it. Contact Minuteman Press McDonough today at 770-957-0012. They are located at 571 Jonesboro Road in McDonough, Georgia. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this Father's Day-Tastic episode of Tyrik On The Move. I'm your host, Tyrik Wynn, and yes, I am standing next to my dad. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and happy Father's Day to you.
Thanks, son. Appreciate it.
Yes, glad you are joining me. I know I had you on last year, and you begged me to come on again, so I said, okay, why not?
Fans beg you.
No, you begged me.
No, sir. No, sir.
They said that the ratings weren't good when you came on.
No, sir. They said they went viral.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. The ratings were actually pretty good when you came on last
Pretty
time.
good?
Yeah. Okay, excellent. I don't know.
Amazing.
Okay. Whatever. But yes, glad you are joining me today. So today we're going to do things a little bit differently. And this is actually the last regular episode of Tyrik On The Move. So you made the cut. Next week we'll have the season finale episode of Tyrik On The Move. And then we may have a bloopers episode. I'm not exactly sure about that. But yes, this is like the last regular episode. So appreciate you joining me on the last episode. But yes, so we're going to talk about fatherhood and all things Father's Day and all of that good stuff. So we're going to talk about that. So I'm going to ask Dad a few questions about being a father and, you know, what he sees in other fathers and all, just lots of things to unpack. And we're going to talk about that. And then at the end, we're going to close it out. I'm going to have a little gift for him, and then I'm going to talk about my new book that I just came out with as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome to the show. Glad you are here. So you've been a father for almost 20 years now. Yes, I'll be 20 in just a few weeks on July 20th. So tell me, what has your overall experience been like being a dad?
It's been a very, very interesting, exciting, fun experience, especially seeing you grow up and mature, you know, and it's been a blessing.
Great. I'm glad. Yes, thank you. And I will say you and Mom have done a great job, and I'm glad you guys are, you know, continuing to do a great job. And the most important thing, you guys are letting me stay here. Yes, so I can save me some money. All right, moving on. So this is kind of a little touchy subject, but it's something that I've been seeing for years on social media. It's something that lots of, I will say it mostly comes from single moms and females and women out there who make these posts, but you have these posts, and you always see at least one a year, but you have these posts that always say, Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there. You know, you have those posts, and you have those people who make those posts. So, what do you think when you scroll on your feed and you see these posts? What do you think about this? And I will say, for those of you who don't know that terminology, that Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there, the way I interpret it is, and hope I'm interpreting it correctly, but when I see that, what I'm thinking is that when they post that, they mean Happy Father's Day to the fathers who are always there for their child, who are providing for their child. And, if the couple is not together, who's paying their child support and still providing and all that other stuff. So, what do you think about this? This is like a big Father's Day issue, but it's not really talked about.
Well, let me say this first of all. Some will say I might be stepping out my boundaries as a father, and I don't understand. But I've been in your life, the whole time. There's never been no separation, disconnect from our relationship. Okay, but to speak on that, I would like to say that I believe that comes from relationship hurt. And if they could just demonstrate the love of like Jesus did, instead of bashing this man, demonstrate your love for him. Now, and I don't mean in an affectionate way, but not in a disrespecting or degrading way. You may have a bad relationship with your child's father, but let the child grow up and understand if that father is present in our life or not. Don't you be the judge. Let the child be the judge. And so I think a lot of that's taking place, and give that man an opportunity. If they're not paying child support and you keeping them away, I mean, I would say pray about those situations. Ask for guidance. And then for the young man that's out there that's not active in our child's life, if you see a male that you respect, and just ask him, hey, how do you do this? How do you get past this? It's not. Don't let it. It's not an ego thing. Just be humble and ask somebody, because at the end of the day, as long as you're doing your responsibility, that's what matters. That's what really matters. And your child needs you in that life. So just work on those relationships. And the females out there, I know it's difficult, but just try to give them a fair chance, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like in some scenarios it's fathers who are actually trying to be a father, and sometimes the mom might not let it happen. Sometimes just because of the certain circumstances they're in. But I mean, you have to give them a chance. You have to. And I believe in giving chances and stuff like that. So I think that, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I had some, but you can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I understand, if the male is abusive, right, a rapist, sex offender. I understand those type of situations. That's on a whole nother level. But just on a regular basis of, just because they're in another relationship, or y'all had a bad falling out and you holding that's different. I want to put that out there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, got you. Got it. Okay. I get that. Now, moving on. So I've actually had a chance to have, of course, one of the most popular interviews on Tyrik On The Move was Fraternity Court's Judge Lauren Lake. So shout out to Judge Lake. So Judge Lake's work, she does amazing work, and she, helps pairs families together. And we've had a chance to watch Fraternity Court. I don't know how many times, plenty of times, because we love Judge Lake and we love what she's doing. So with kind of what Judge Lake's doing, paternity court and stuff. You have these, mostly in most cases, you have these, I guess, people. Because there's so many different scenarios on paternity court that you see.
Sure.
But I guess like one of the scenarios is you have a mom who has slept with multiple men,
Sure.
and the child thinks that this one guy
Okay.
is his or her father, but in the end it's actually this other guy. But the one guy that's over here has been providing for these kids for like years.
Sure.
And now the father who they didn't think was the father is actually the father. So it's like, what do you think the best thing to do in that situation is? Like, should this father, like the father who's been providing, like what should he do in this situation? And the father who didn't know he was the father, what should he be doing in this situation? And what should the mom be doing? It's a lot to unpack in that question. All right.
Well, I've actually seen maybe one in a few, but the guy who thought it was his child, I've actually seen situations on those shows where he continued being in this child's life and doing.
Yeah.
And I think one of those situations is very touchy, very all over the place. But and then the dad that didn't know, that didn't have the opportunity to stand up and be a part. I think maybe some type of common grounds, and maybe the men could be mature enough to say, hey, look, I've been taking care of your daughter, your son for 7 years. I'm so highly involved, and I respect your position because you didn't know. But would you have a problem with me, still giving them a gift or still giving them a word of wisdom? Now I'm never gonna be the father that you are, but I would love to just still be a part. And if you don't want me, I totally understand. But if you don't mind me blessing, and anytime you feel like I'm crossing my boundaries, please let me know. But I love the kid just like mine, and but I'll never be the blood father. I mean, I understand that, and it might not go as we plan. But and then if the new dad is in the picture and he's stepping up to the plate, that's great. The woman in situation, hey, everybody got dark past, and I'm not gonna disrespect her by any means, you know what I mean, because we all fall short of the glory of God, you know what I mean. So she have to pray and ask for forgiveness, and be able to come around. She's not a marked person for life just because of a bad decision. I don't agree with bashing her for that. And people will do that, but we Christians, and we want to act Christ-like. I believe that's our duty.
Yeah, and everybody makes mistakes, and there's so many mistakes that we're not proud of. I've done things I'm not proud of. I'm pretty sure you've done things you're not proud of. So, and I think that's a very mature way to handle it. Just sit down, have dialogue about it, talk about it, what you guys think about it. The father who wasn't in the picture, who realizes he's the actual father, he's going to step up to the plate. And then the father over here who isn't the father but who's been providing, can continue to provide, or you can step out the picture. That's mostly the actual father's decision on what to do. So I think that's a really great mature way of handling it. And I think if everybody can I think maturity is such a big thing in some of these situations. If we can all just be mature about certain situations, then things will go well. And I think that if everybody can just be mature, then I mean, hey, happy life. So yeah. Next, so moving on, I want to ask you about this. Have you ever had a chance to, I guess, mentor any fathers out there? So let's say if there are a father with children who has children that are younger than I am, or or a person who's thinking about becoming a father, or or a father who literally just had a baby and has no idea what to do.
Um, we all know what mentor is. But we don't really I don't really put a title on it, so to speak. But if I can pour into the next young man that's, that's starting off, oh, absolutely, I'm gonna pour into him. In the morning, my brother, one of my friends, we always have a conversation. We talk pretty much every morning, at least once a week. We have a conversation, and we talk about various different topics and stuff like that. And of course, we talk about our children as well. But we just still sharpening steel. Calling each other out and stuff like that. But I mean, we absolutely, I love pouring into young people, as well as in adults, because sometimes we as an adults, we might be doing things that may not be on the up and up. But I mean, if I can change your mind and let you look at something from a different perspective, then that's what we're gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna share with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, I like that. Yes, I think that's great. So, I want to close out the questions with this. So, what do you think about, I guess, trying to figure out how to phrase this, but what do you think about if a father, well, actually, this won't be the last one because I just thought of something else.
Sure.
But what do you think about a father, let's say there's a father out there who has multiple baby mamas. He's not providing. He's not there. He's basically not doing what I guess the quote unquote definition of a good father would do, as some would say. What can this father do to step up to the plate and be a better father? What can he do?
Um, I think a lot of things. Of course, once again, I might be that person who's stepping out of boundaries because I'm working and I'm trying and I'm doing what I think a father should be doing. So just because I'm doing these things, I'm not going to look down upon or think I'm better than or beat up the next brother. You with me? But I think one is um, get some time alone with yourself, okay? And get some time alone with yourself and be honest with yourself. Um, think about, maybe you've been skipping from job to job. Maybe you could pick up a trade. Maybe you could better yourself. Maybe you could start your own business. Maybe you can get with somebody who you think that's doing better than you and ask them how did they do it. But it's starting with a form of education. Maybe you don't want to go back to school, but maybe you may need a self-help book, or maybe you need to talk to somebody. But it starts with having a job or a career that can pay you. Then once you got a job or career that can pay you and financially, then you'll be able to financially support them. But picking them up and having a conversation over the phone, or FaceTiming your child, or being able to go visit, that doesn't cost a whole lot. You know, um, I've heard for years, this is how kids respond is through relationships and the amount of time that you spend with them. That's what they understand. So I think, and then having a decent relationship with your child's mother. You know, I understand that you all had a bad past. That's why it's not working. But, you know, just focus directly on the kid. Nothing else matters. Don't ask her about her previous relationship. Who over there? I heard somebody in the back. Who is that talking? That ain't none of your business. You know what I'm saying? Focus strictly on the child. Focus strictly on the child. And if you focus strictly on the child and both of y'all pouring into the child, then we can move forward. But you still trying to get in there and have that relationship or try to work it out. If you ain't worked it out, just focus on the child. And I think that's number one. And maybe you might have an aunt, an uncle, a cousin that you respect them, and when you meet to get your daughter or son, they can be there to be the mediator. So y'all don't have this drama. Or maybe your mom can go pick up your child and bring it to the house, or etc. But you know, that one-on-one conversation with the mother and the father, you know, you got to figure out how to make it work instead of business as usual with all this arguing and fussing. That's not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
And the child constantly growing up without the two parents consistently in their life, even though they're not living under the same roof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's great, and I think that if in these situations, it's all about eliminating the drama, because there's so much drama. You see drama on
Yes.
TV. You see it on, like I've seen it. I've seen these things on TV, and I've actually seen these things happen in real life. You know, like I said, I mean, I'm a journalist. I see all types of scenarios every day. So I've seen these situations, and I think that is a really good way to handle it. And hey, it goes back to maturity again. If we can all be mature, these things can work. Now, this, and we got two more, and then I'm gonna close it out. But this one is a really kind of controversial one right here. So
I'm ready.
Hope you're ready for it. Okay, so should teenagers celebrate Father's Day if they're a father? We have, there are teen parents out there, or young parents out there who, who are getting young girls pregnant. Teen pregnancy is on the rise. I've actually seen some people who I used to go to school with who are now parents, and you best of friends, back in middle school and stuff like that. So I see, and I guess for me too, it's like, what can I say to encourage my old friends, or what can I say to them, or what can I do? I guess that's the second part of the question. But should teenagers celebrate? Like, should teen moms celebrate Mother's Day? Should teen fathers celebrate Father's Day?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That yes, you should. Because sometimes just because you a teen,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, we as Christians, we say, hey, we want you to get married, etc. Okay.
Let me pause you right there. And actually, I've actually seen some good teen dads, like some good teen parents. Like I've seen, it's like I have some friends that are actually doing a really good job with their kids.
And that's exactly what I was about. No, seriously, I was exactly what I was about to say, because, in my generation, I had several of my buddies had children when they were 16, 17, 18 years old. And I mean, and they great dads, but at the same time, we were in a transition in that era where, fathers was having babies and leaving them and abandoning them. And then, my buddies was, at the time, it was different because they were stepping up to the plate. Mm-hmm. And one of my buddies, his daughter, he watched his daughter. The mother, she went doing her own thing or whatever. You know, they were they were co-parenting. But he watched his daughter. Daughter graduated from high school, graduated from college. You know, so I'm not gonna say they shouldn't celebrate, but at the same time, you know that Father's and Mother's Day is serious, and it's an honor, it's a blessing that you, God bless you to have a child. You know, take care, protect it, provide for your child. You know, so absolutely. I mean that's something you are a parent, regardless if you're a teenager or an adult. You are a parent, and hopefully you're a good parent, or providing or striving to be a better parent. And absolutely, definitely, I think they should, um, celebrate. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that's great, and I think like seeing some of my classmates from middle school. Some of them are actually doing a really good job. I'm floored. I'm very proud of the way they've been taking care of their kids, and they've been doing a great job. So definitely a shout out to them because
But
they're providing and they're there and they're spending time and they're doing things for their kid, and the couples are still together.
that's awesome. And another thing that I would like to reflect on, um, and I'm not bashing anyone, but if you're a teen parent and you struggling, um, to provide, because you limited to the type of money you might make, uh, but keep in mind that if you're struggling with one, you know, do have some type of protection so you don't go have another one and multiply that complication that you already doing. You with me?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying don't have any children, but I'm just saying if you're struggling with one,
Mm-hmm.
protect yourself, right? So you don't, quote unquote, some people say it's a mistake. Some people know that they trying to have a child, or whatever you might say. But just, be in a position where you can provide for your second child when you're ready to have it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right, I like that. But yes, we had. I love this dialogue that we had. Any to close out the question part of the show? Any last words for the fathers out there? Anything you'd like to say to the dads, and I mean maybe to the moms as well, or maybe to the children or kids or whatever?
I would just like to say Happy Father's Day to all the real. Nah, I just like to say Happy Father's Day out there to the fathers, the ones who's not stepping up to the plate, man. You know, talk to some people that you admire those relationships, and figure out what options do you have, because you have plenty of options. Cut out all the drama and step up to the plate, man, because it's a beautiful thing when you got a nice relationship with your children. And I mean, it's priceless, you know. And you want, the last thing I would want my child to say is, I was a sorry father. You know, you allow your child to make that decision theirself, what type of father you are, versus a child's mother
Yeah.
putting that title on you. You know, you want your child to say, no, my dad is a good dad. Now, mom, I know, you feel a certain type of way, but he's done everything that I've asked him to do. So, not being disrespectful, but you want your child to do the talking versus the mother that then created this bad guy. I would like to lead the audience with that.
Great words. And I would like to leave, what I would like to leave with the dads out there, of course, happy Father's Day once again. And I think that I think fatherhood is beautiful. I like it a lot, and I think that it's great. And maybe years down the road, I can have a child of my own when I'm happily married. Of course, I'm gonna do it my way. So I want to be happily married, and like I said, years.
Yeah.
About to be 20 years old. So I mean, I'll be, and I'll like I'm kind of slowly getting to that age where, I'll start seeing people, and seeing females, and so.
Man, man, you don't stop, man.
Well, I'm actually, I mean, I'm seeing females now, so but we'll get to that stage, and yeah, so yeah, we'll get there, but that's all I have to leave you guys with. So thanks so much for taking time to come on the show. We had a great dialogue about fatherhood and being a father on this Father's Day-Tastic episode of Tyrik On The Move. So of course it is Father's Day, and this year I felt like I was forced into getting you something, because you told me I better come with a gift. So
Yeah.
I have a gift, and actually his birthday is next week as well. So
Who is his birthday?
Dad's birthday.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Dad's birthday is next week. We're actually going on vacation next week too. So yeah, we'll be doing that for the What?
You know what this kind of sounded like?
What?
This is gonna be a birthday and a Father's Day gift. you know I don't play that. You know I don't play that. So you trying to combine the gifts. I don't go for that. I don't go for no drawed out pictures. I don't go none of that.
Let me tell you. It was like years where I would like either like I would come home, or I wouldn't come home because Father's Day is during the summer, but if it was maybe it would be like summer camp or something, and it'll be Father's Day, and I'll come home and I'll draw like a little picture of me and Dad on like a little piece of paper. Dad be like, "Nah, bruh, this ain't cutting it."
Hey, no disrespect for the people who do it, but ain't nowhere in the world you gonna draw a picture for me, right? And you want an Xbox. You want a PlayStation. You draw me a picture, right? You making money, right?
No, I wasn't making any money.
At
the time when I was drawing pictures.
I was giving you money. I don't know what you was doing with it. I'm giving you money. You want a PlayStation? Oh, you want a real gift, but you want to give me some?
I mean, yeah.
Nah, bro. Hey, next.
Let me say this. Okay, so I cut the pictures out, right?
Yeah.
Dad was like, "Okay, son, cut the pictures out." Then I start giving him mugs, with like "Happy Father's Day" or "Hey, Happy Birthday," and I got him little coffee mugs.
I don't drink coffee.
And then I tried to say, "Oh, well, you drink hot tea, so I mean, you can drink
Nah. Look, let me tell you something. Hey. You want me to give you a gift that you want.
Yeah.
But then you want to give me a gift that, hey, to each his own. And I know y'all say I'm cruel, and that's fine. But at the same time, let me say this. What if I drew him a picture and gave it to him for a birthday?
I would be mad. I'd be like,
what if I drew you a picture for Christmas? And I had a picture of the whole family.
Christmas, I don't play.
So why you want to? So why you want to give me something and you don't want me to give you? Oh,
because
you want some expensive gifts.
It's like as a young person, you're gonna have that phase. So probably the first 5 years, you're gonna get pictures and mugs and little gifts and macaroni. At least I never gave you macaroni gifts.
It was cute in due time, right?
I mean, if I was to draw you a picture now, I think it would still be cute because that old, he's older and he still drew a picture for his dad. That's cute.
Okay. I better be able to sell it for.
Really?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Anyways, okay. So this year, I went out and got a really good gift. Shout out to Michael Kors yesterday. I went out to the outlet. Oh my gosh, let me tell y'all. My shopping experience yesterday was something else. Obviously, we're doing social distancing. Everybody has to wear masks. A limited amount of people can be in the store. And it looked like a Black Friday fiasco out there. It was lines outside the store. Lines outside the store. It was crazy. But yes, I went through lots of links to go and get this great gift. I think it's a awesome, amazing gift. It's not a drawing. It's not a mug. Dad told me I couldn't give him those anymore. So, happy Father's Day. Shout out to Michael Kors. Michael Kors men. Michael Kors makes some excellent men products. So if you hadn't had a chance to shop there in the men's section, definitely encourage you to do that. And hey, they have some really great stuff. So here you go. This is your
Thank you.
gift. Yeah. So I got you some nice.
Okay. I was making sure this thing went empty. Cause I was
wasn't
going,
gonna
boy, yeah, that is nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got you something nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's nice. Now that's nice. Now this is a gift. Now this is a gift. You say those drawings for mom and stuff. Hey, mother, get those drawings and stuff to mom. I want a real gift. I give you real gifts.
Yeah.
And I give you real nice gifts.
Okay.
Because I know you like nice stuff.
I do like.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. And it's my size, too.
Yeah, and I actually
appreciate it.
I got me a Michael Kors shirt. It's not.
I bet it's the same color.
No, it's not the same color.
Oh.
It's actually complete. It's the one with the sunshades on it, and it got the MK on the.
Oh,
side.
nice. Okay.
'Cause
Can you put that in the bag? Thank you.
Everybody knows I like to wear
My man.
shades. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Not a
that.
mug or a drawing or anything. So, yeah, but
You did good. Boy, you made me smile.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So yes, appreciate you taking time to come on the show. Before we close the show out, I'd like to introduce everybody to my new book. Yes, my new book has officially came out. Here you guys go. Y'all can see it. My new book, the name of it's How to Create Your Own TV Talk Show. So lots of people always ask me, Tyrik, how are you getting those interviews? Tyrik, how are you getting into these events? How are you getting those media credentials? Tyrik, how did you create this and that? So I went ahead and put all the knowledge right here in this book. So in this book, you can learn how to get media credentials to events. You can learn how to get celebrity interviews with people you want to get celebrity interviews with. You will learn who your audience is. You will learn all types of valuable stuff in this book. And even if you're not interested in creating your own show, if you're a journalist, period, or if you want to go into the TV industry, period, you need this book. This book is very valuable and it will sell. And so I'll be taking some promo pictures later on this week. So I'll be releasing it on social media, giving everybody the links where they can go purchase it at. And once it's safe to do so, I'll start having meet and greets again at the bookstore with both of my books. So now I'm happy to say that I'm officially an author of 2 books now. So yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How much is your book?
My book is only $10. Yes.
How many you sold?
How many have I sold
so
far? Well, I actually had an interview. The other day, and so from the interview, I got 3 books from that, and also.
And that's brand new.
What do you mean?
Your book brand new.
Oh yeah, brand spanking new. Like nobody has read this book but me and Mom.
Guess what?
Mom and I. What?
You just sold 10 copies.
I did.
Yeah, you didn't check your phone. I bought 10 copies this morning.
Oh, you bought 10 copies?
You didn't check your phone. I've been trying to get you to check your phone all morning.
I'm doing bad business.
I bought 10 copies. I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Okay.
I look.
Okay, I guess I have to go.
I bought 10 copies because I believe in you.
Okay.
This is how you support.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so proud of you. You done a fantastic job, son. Keep doing what you're doing. Just keep God first. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I bought 10 copies, and I would like for you to autograph
Okay.
the first one, and then I'm gonna bless some people with some.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting me, and I appreciate. And another thing, I appreciate you, even though he is my dad, one of the closest people to me and my family. He didn't ask for a discount. He paid full price. So that just goes to show you, no matter if you're a friend, another family member, when it comes to supporting in business, you don't ask for, because I've been asked for my products for free. People have asked me for free. People have asked me for a discount. And you just support people. Just support. I mean, without asking for a discount. Support black businesses without asking for a discount. Thank you. Or, I mean, not even, just support businesses, period, without asking for a discount. Or, unless they're voluntarily giving a discount. But yeah, thank you for supporting me. Thanks for being a great father. Thanks for coming on the show. Bashing me about the gifts I used to get you that you didn't. You still got some of those gifts hanging up on the wall. I
Hey.
hope so. Still got some mugs and
Yeah,
the coffee cabinet. So
Hey,
yeah,
I still got them.
yeah.
I cherish.
You do? Really? Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this Father's Day-Tastic episode of Tyrik On The Move. Next week will be the Tyrik On The Move season finale. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do on the season finale yet, but yes, I will have some amazing things for you, some amazing content. We're going to have a really great time on the show, and we may go through some of this season's hottest things that happened this season. This season was really great. I will say one of the best seasons yet. We had some amazing celebrity interviews, probably some of the biggest celebrity interviews ever. So I'm very proud of what the show has accomplished. Not only that, thank you for being the camera guy. Thank Mom for being the producer. It's a family affair. I love it, and we do great business together. So, like, not only are we father and son, but we're also in business together, and we do great business together. Sometimes, other people's haven't been blessed to have business within their family, but we have been blessed to be able to have that. So I thank God for that.
Amen.
We're able to go into able to go into business together, and I think that's great, and I think that's powerful. So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Dad. Yeah,
Love you, son.
of course, love you too, and I'll see you guys next week.